Number 15. The Inferno. A wildfire in New South Wales, Australia already looks like one of the scariest things ever to be found in the forest. But watch the center of the Inferno, because in a few moments, this is going to look like nothing. Entire trees go up like candlesticks, and the fires plume upwards and outwards, lapping at firefighters' heels as they run. They only have approximately 10 seconds to get away before the spot they were just standing is totally engulfed in flames. The brave men and women barely make it out alive. To underscore this point, tires burn under an emergency vehicle that had to be abandoned to get away. There wasn't even enough time to drive away, only run on foot. The effects from this and over 100 similar incidents were able to cross the ocean and reach New Zealand, with ash literally covering the sky. Number 14. The Cave of the Brave. D. Menace and his friend Mark are exploring a cave that he swears to never return to after making one of the scariest videos on his entire Urbex channel. The cave exploration is difficult, but they are managing okay until they come through an oddly angled opening that nearly breaks Mark in two.
On your back? No. Go with your stomach. You can't understand how much you're demanding it.
He barely gets through, and now it's D. Menace's turn to suffer. At 11 minutes and 11 seconds, you can see how little room there is for his head. Already his face is pressed against the wall, and it's not getting any easier.
I'm so wide in my shoulders that I can actually go through here. Man.
He gets one arm free, but if he doesn't think fast, he's not getting out without emergency assistance. I don't think he's faking this next part, because his arm legit looks pinned tight behind him. The sinking feeling of getting stuck in a cave with your arm behind your back must be one of the scariest sensations imaginable, but they managed to get out with only a few sore limbs and their lives intact. Number 13. Enraged Sloth Bear. Forest rangers in India are releasing a wild animal known as a sloth bear into the wild. What should be tearful moments of pride become one of the scariest things caught on camera I've seen in a while. The very final moments of the video are the scariest, because caught on camera at 3 minutes and 38 seconds is a head practically as wide as your hips. Unseen are its 4-inch claws, which are longer than your finger. The team meant to scare it into the forest with loud banging noises, but ended up scaring it between 2 trucks instead. They're the experts and not me, but it probably would have been in their best interest to angle the entrance of the cave more towards the forest. The bear is released onto the road and seems panicked at being surrounded. If I'm right, then backing the truck up to the edge of the forest would have given the animal a clearer exit. Unfortunately for them, it's a mistake they don't catch in time. Number 12. Mega scary haunted hospital exploration. What was it showing me? Writes a paranormal investigator named Brick Whimsy, who posted this video on the r/ghosts subreddit in January of 2021. He's exploring the surgery ward of a hospital wing when paranormal activity reveals something to him that he doesn't understand what to do with. This has been bothering him for some time, and now I'm creeped out as well. In my opinion, nothing else could have been moving the curtain besides a ghost, but what it was trying to show him in this empty corner is one of the strangest things we'll never know. Number 11, Japanese CCTV ghost. Strange and paranormal activity has been caught on surveillance cam in Japan. The ghost video's creepy because the figure mysteriously appears out of nowhere and gets in the taxi with him, presumably to haunt his home. Maybe they're together and she's smaller and walking in front of him, somewhere around here at 43 seconds, but I don't see her legs or her shadow, just his. So this was either special effects like I strongly suspect, or a real ghost sighting in Japan caught before everyone's eyes on CCTV. Number 10, Zoe fetches a ghost.
What the heck?
Zoe is an extra sensitive pup that seems to have a nose for the paranormal.
I'm like afraid to look.
She has a problem with only one wall in one room.
The only explanation is it's a ghost. Like seriously, there's honestly no one here. It's kind of scary.
The only thing I see is a painting, so maybe Zoe, being a dog and all, thinks it's two real people, or maybe it's haunted, but that was on December 9th of 2011, and by August 16th of 2012, Zoe still hasn't gotten used to it.
What the heck?
Yeah, after all that time, I'd say it's time to either move someplace not haunted, or else tear down the wall and get the horrible discovery over with. Number 9, Eye of the Fiend.
Oh, show yourself.
An unknown creature peeks around the corner when asked to reveal itself to the camera. It kind of looks like a cat's eye, but weirder, and it comes up to the middle of the doorway, too tall to be a pet. So I guess if you think your house is haunted and decide to challenge the spirits, don't be surprised if they meet your challenge. Number 8, Haunted Rope of Nope. A paranormal investigation team called Afterlife Road caught this strange paranormal activity on camera while exploring the haunted Old Mill Museum in Dundee, Michigan. The historic building, built in 1848, now offers ghost hunting tours, where investigators are left alone to communicate with the spirit world as they please. But this team doesn't even need their paranormal infrared equipment to detect this blatantly strange activity.
You should get out from in there. I want to make sure that's allowed before we post this on, going past the rope that just moved on its own.
I think this is paranormal because moments earlier they were sitting on a haunted bed as part of an experiment. They think about it and stop to get permission from the staff, not even thinking that they had failed to get permission from the ghost first, who obviously did not wish to grant it.
Moved on its own.
He is standing close to the rope, but doesn't seem to touch it at all, so I think this could be a real ghost video. Number 7, Ghost and Guard. A late night security team seems to be easing into paranormal small talk with an evil entity in the hall. He searches 3 different rooms and nothing happens until he returns to the exact same spot he first heard the noise. To his horror, the wailing stops and a tiny voice starts.
Stay.
The voice soon cuts off like a hand around someone's vocal cords. The hall grows silent and empty again. Number 6. Mysterious creature scares explorer. An unidentified creature is caught on camera, sticking out of a box by a man who is exploring an abandoned building to see what he could find inside. The creature is small in size and rumored to be a chupacabra sighting, though upon closer inspection, depending on what country this is, I suspect this is most likely harmless and most likely a surprised monkey, not an unknown creature like they say. Number 5. Fear Factory. Something has haunted this abandoned factory place for some time, and tonight Chamos intends on figuring out once and for all what it really is. Unsafe factory conditions led this place to become shut down and abandoned, so the ghost of a former worker is most likely it. At 8 minutes and 9 seconds, after running some paranormal experiments with a ghost meter, the activity seems to pick up.
Que isso, cara?
And within 6 minutes, the paranormal activity is completely out of control.
Ai, cara! Meu Deus do céu, velho! Sai daqui, velho! Sai, tem bagulho ali, velho! Corre, cara! Corre, velho! Cara, tem bagulho ali, velho!
This video is creepy, but it kind of has a forced feel to it, like they didn't run fast enough or something. Also, if this really was the ghost of a factory worker who is around heavy equipment all day, then I don't think he would have such long hair, total safety hazard, and therefore more likely to be their friend in a wig.
Ai, cara! Meu Deus do céu, velho! Sai daqui, velho! Sai, tem bagulho ali, velho! Corre, cara! Corre, velho!
Number 4. Weird woods sighting scares man and dogs. A creepy paranormal video from the Nature, Food and Thrill channel reveals one of the scariest things ever found while exploring a notoriously haunted forest near their home. The closer he gets to it, the more upset his dogs become. I'm not saying this absolutely has to be a real ghost video, but it is kind of strange how the dogs only start acting up moments before he comes across a mysterious figure in the woods. Not aggressive barking either, more like anxious howling, like they're trying to get him to go back. Number 3. The haunted bedroom. Strange, spectral activity caught on CCTV has one family wondering if their young one's bedroom is haunted. At 23 seconds, the covers move, which I think is his foot, but his parents think could be this strange light that mysteriously disappears. Probably dust in my opinion, but a ghost in theirs. Number 2. Rush hour in purgatory. Here's a scary video that will test how fast you can observe your surroundings. Tell me if you see anything creepy. A person trapped in traffic notices a man's spirit is apparently haunting the car in front. A face with 2 holes for eyes makes them shake the camera with fear. One theory about this video is that the owner put a spooky mask on the back of their seat to freak out every car behind them. Like I said, it only looks like they are shaking the camera at 11 seconds from being scared, so it might be a real ghost sighting video they've caught on the freeway of all haunted places, or just a mask. I'm not sure. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. The 2020 Virginia Beach sighting.
Oh my.
In November of 2020, a strange, mysterious object was caught on camera over a house in Virginia Beach. A second strange light appears much smaller and much higher overhead, though this could be a plane. So what do you make of this weird, unexplained light? I noticed that its path seems to be moving away from Earth and not towards it, so I'm wondering if this is a NASA or SpaceX rocket launch entering orbit as opposed to a real takeover. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy!